Today I'm going to show you a little quick, easy thing that you could do to make your welds a lot more beautiful. I'm running a gasless welder, and that's pretty much just, if you don't know what it is, it's all electricity and no gas shielding. This is a welder that I picked up quite a few years ago. It's the Lincoln 125 HD. Runs off of just the most simple little outlet plug. So 120, you don't need much. So I'm going to show you what you can actually do with a non-professional style welder. And I think I paid around 400 bucks. Of course they have newer models now that are way better and you can hook up gas to it, but when you get to gas welding, it gets really expensive. I'm going to show you how to make beautiful welds with this stuff right here. This was referred to me by a local welding shop. It says it's for industrial use only. It makes everything beautiful. So what I'm going to do is I have a 1/4 inch plate here, just cold rolled steel. I'm going to show you the differences between what a regular bead looks like and then one with this solution on it, and I'll show you how it works, on a non-clean surface, and I'm going to do the same thing on it clean. I will leave a link in the description on where you can get something like this. I only weld with this now. It's just awesome. So before I get going on welding, I'm just going to give you a fair warning. I am not a professional by any means, so I'm just going to show you my version of my good welds. So I'm going to start right here, just maybe a little inch and a half bead, and I'll clean it up with just a wire brush, and I'll do one right below it with the E-WELD. So, by the way, there's no filter on my camera, so you will be blind for just a second. All right, here we go. That's nowhere near the length I was saying, but I'll show you what it looks like. It's, like I said, it's not the best, but you can tell where you do have some cleanup work to do. I got great penetration, but you got these little splatters. So the whole point of this E-WELD solution is to pretty much stop those splatters from sticking. It's got all kinds of benefits to it. Helps prevent, weld porosity, the corrosion it keeps down. It allows the flux core coating of your weld to just be gorgeous. It says to lightly mist. I have gone heavy mist, light mist. You can now take one of a rag or something and wipe it down. The big thing is this just needs to be wet, essentially. And you can weld in a puddle, outside of the puddle, it doesn't matter. And we'll do a quick weld and see how that looks. All right, here we go. All right, just turn the welder off. Okay. So there's that. All right. Now, look at the difference. I mean, the difference, you could tell. I mean, it's got a little bit of a splatter here, but it's nothing. As you can see, I started off a little rough, but then it just started getting really beautiful. But look how clean That was my old one. You can see the difference. Look at all the splatters. I use it on everything I weld, and it just comes out amazing. So now I'm going to show you what the exact same thing, but on a clean surface looks like. All right, so now we're going to be welding on a clean surface. So I'm going to start off, same thing like I did before. I'm not going to use this spray. I'm just going to show you what a gasless welder will do on a clean surface. And once again, you will be blind for just a second. All right, here we go. Okay, the bummer is I think this spray I accidentally oversprayed, so this is going to be a clean weld also, but it's just remarkable. Good penetration, really clean, just awesome. But you could see on a clean surface how much more consistent of a good weld you have. And by the way, I'm calling this a good weld because this is really amazing for me. Like I said, I'm not a professional by any means, but dang, this stuff sure does help. So what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to run another bead right here, and I'm going to spray some solution, and I'm going to tack weld a piece of metal to it. All right, so I just got a little cluster of metal here that I was practicing welding on quite a few years ago, but I will show you kind of what kind of adhesion we get with this stuff and how easy the cleanup is. So I'm just gonna hose that down, and I'm just gonna run a little bead right there. So once again, shield your eyes. All right, here we go. All right, a little bit of sizzling, sounds like bacon. Now, let's see how well it cleans up. So I was going a little quick, but it's just remarkable, the cleanliness. So I was getting a little bit of my cursive C's going, and then I was like, oh, okay, hurry up and get it done. But, I mean, I got great adhesion there. These little balls right here, you can see one just flaked off, but they don't hardly stick. It just makes cleanup so much easier. All right, that's a little quick tip for the day on how to make your welds so much nicer and cleaner and more professional looking, and it's this stuff right here. So, like I said, I'll put a link in the description. This stuff is awesome. I live by this stuff, and maybe one day I will get a high-end MIG welder and, you know, with gas and all that fun stuff. But for right now, I'm completely satisfied with those results. Just amazing. One last time. Not bad at all. All right, till next time.